say Bawumia so pe debate aye aden or the dwa Bawumia Mahama sum say on branon in debate. I daily update TV so what I share and I say and I know first time I share to so I need no book coins no I no I subscribe am I seeing being news be no she be a notification of phone so no I be sharping so a marrying fi so be share more than for so any be ready for me and kind some sort thing. They say Otumfour na say no catch a GM say ni kwan so yeden okosa debate na they say no Otumfour atwe Bawumia yo da kwakọ de Bawumia kwakọ kire GM project be ho airport ahodo ni ade ene ßREAK hospital ßHUA hospital so ene niema be bra GM Ashanti region no a che say Bawumia di na chi John na Otumfour yebeka ode Bawumia aso Bawumia say we GM na we mobile wanya hwe a che say wakoye ade nim guase pa che say enya asem ketwa we information we na che say Kelvin tell babontin abege kasansem we che say enya asem no ka say Ken Japan che say na no acha say sebi hwibaro sasam no kan che say wakoye ade say en like ni kwasan ko kan so bende Kelvin tell no yedi atem de obi ntimi njira no a che say wo ka say ne constituency ho no obi no wa che say wa yeden ono ne konzo onye hwe ho nenzo msori a na Kennedy wa kana so de ne banya gugwa buchira ma ono ankwasa constituency ho no come di omo panche say enya asem keto ache say omo sofa nenzo babontin a na obeka we channel obeka we me so kam ne ngutin se mi aka mtela betu je ba ni dem kuma twetwe na ato aso
mentimi di ase ade ne dawo so and because you better TV so NDC for 24 hour and I'm say wait to me pronounce it 24-hour economy then it means you understand the word. So explain that word you just said or the statement you just made. Jimmy obi to say di matam Kelvin Taylor no oboa hwe so ka asema to Otumfour so da ben na John Mahama bebie eye Kumasi airport a Otumfour di Mahama echi ko ye Otumfour yo hene kese sa na ya na yo hene kese me papa yo hene kese mintumi nka asem to Otumfour so aden ba no kreda wa ne aka nananom momu bi na mo na mo haye and ye ni debate bia organo eni so bia mpo ye campaign also bia fa de ho adwene awie yete akoma se John Mahama ebe sere Otumfour say mu ese na ye nkora me nkọ kire airport no enye nie na ye ne etia no ase enta obi a ba na o say e do some time me nkire na ma me nkire obi beka se bia Kelvin akọ me pese okay ma me nkire mo
Mahama started his tour of the Ashanti region with an inspection of some major development projects in Kumasi. The Kumasi airport will soon be able to function at night following the extension of the runway and the installation of aviation lights to aid landing. The Kumasi shoe factory, which had virtually gone defunct for over 3 decades, has now been revived. Napoleon Atukito reports.
It was perhaps unacceptable for Ghana's second largest city, Kumasi, to have an airport with limited operations. The airport has for all the time of its existence operated in daytime because it had no lights on the tarmac, a safety precaution for airplanes landing in the night. The runway was short and could not accept big planes. The government is turning things around with the investment of some 800 million euros for the runway expansion works. Reports say by the end of the year, the Kumasi airport will fully be in the position to accept large aircraft such as Boeing 737 and the like. 2 small aircrafts flew from Kumasi airport just before the president landed in Kumasi from Accra to inspect the project. The first to take off was a military jet. President John Mahama then inspected the extended part of the runway of what could soon become an international airport. This means flights can take off at Kumasi directly to and from any country. The president announced that there will be a new terminal building at the Kumasi airport. The president also visited the Kumasi shoe factory, now called Defense Industrial Holding Company Limited, DHOC. Its collapse some time ago was attributable to lack of capital injection and raw materials such as animal skin and fur for leather, trying to grow an import substitution base and generate employment through local enterprises. The Mahama administration has revived the Kumasi shoe factory. For starters, the company employs people. It produces all-weather shoes and boots. The government is considering distributing shoes to pupils in basic schools in the near future. The president also moved to inspect the newly constructed Bremai UGC road in another part of the Garden City. The road used to be like this.
Debate ni ho. And not Ghana now make you junior. Now, one kata unimde. NPP for your man basomo bebuamu. Nobody should worry themselves about NPP per se. Na NPP for so much double track ase. But they don't understand 24-hour economy. And Kwasiafo we said double track, omit to change them. But omit to change 24-hour economy. Also, Mojimi, natural about them. Do not waste your time. Bawumia could have been tieno or be tough phones amount. Comedy boys also be tough phone. And you may be catch Ghana for say we should not waste our time. Expansion project ajoma. Bebre, yanko ßREAK Kumasi, ßREAK Hospital
at Sewa in the Bawumia district will soon hand over the facility to the government for use. Physical works on the 250-bed capacity hospital have been completed, awaiting provision of power supply and improved access road network to the facility. The project is expected to ease pressure on the Otumfour Teaching Hospital, Ghana's second largest referral facility, when it becomes operational. Ŝhaḿe Tewe of our health desk recently visited the facility and filed this report.
This hospital has a little bit of history. The arrangements to bring in a contractor to do 8 hospitals, including this one, started from President Otumfour's time.
This is the Ashanti Regional Hospital, located at ßREAK in the Bawumia district. It is part of 8 hospital projects funded with $339 million under the construction of Eurojet the Invest contractors. It will be the 3rd biggest health facility in the region, next to the Otumfour Teaching Hospital and the yet-to-be-completed 500-bed military hospital at Afari. This modern health facility is fully equipped with gynecology wards, an intensive care unit, operation rooms, delivery suites, sterilization department and medical gas plant for the production of medical gases. It boasts of an endoscopy unit, a rare service in many health facilities in the region. It has, among other facilities, a sewage treatment biogas plant, water treatment plant, power station, and a maintenance department. Amir Farouk Mahmoud is resident engineer.
We are almost 100% of the progress, only remaining the testing and the commissioning. Our project is a 250 beds regional hospital located in ßREAK. The floor build-up area is about 30,000 square meters. We have about 43 buildings. The area for the whole project is around 125,000 square meters.
Like all modern health facilities, the new Ashanti Regional Hospital comes with a 20-unit staff accommodation made up of 3 bedrooms each. But despite the installation of equipment, the facility is yet to be put to use. Resident engineer Amir Farouk Mahmoud explains why
we si Kumasi o edamu si wo nipa ba kumpo nje djuma wo Mahama tompa gumu eto max den ye nipa ewu Kumasi de bia esiwo ßREAK wo ho kumewu wo ho e de ni nyina gu ho e pro and this na ye we nyina o egu sisi ameno kase 8 years ye mie ye impenifo so ofie amanfo owu ya betena bontene gigi sika se ekoye konfo no na ßREAK guo nananom moka ho bi na Ghana say nananom de adwuma John Mahama moye they are not even supposed to debate John Mahama na kedi so ye campaign wo Ghana wo na ye ne yegimi kakra nti So one kaya, inti na Mahama kaya, ya adwene erefi ade ntam ye jimi. Inti ya kaya de bia na erefi ho na ejimi fo wei atwe di. Eno ntira na de bia betena ha na ye kai Ghana fo. Ye mu bi ye jimi ntira na nke njimi ya. Kede de Japan ko DMP almost 30 years. Wanfa kuraba ankofusu. Kuraba ne manyina ko school abrochiri. Kwase bi da ho tifosu ne ho fi so otwen se kede di kano kra wa jimi. Na di na obedi wusu no mfa so be na onya wo so. John Mahama si chip compound e wo fosu kede de Japan wie no o mani pankom otenkan na bodu ya chia se spanner kakan kwase asam na Ghana ni asa asore se be Kennedy inti ye mu bi ne ye moa ye doso emoa na e wo Ghana ne doso John Dramani Mahama the expansion of NDC and NDC omonkwane political party o Ghana o dia kani
for in atin sama e Kelvin tela babo ntia be kan se ne nsem no kan no se mo remie pa na oto aso na wakase Bawumia na isi wanam Ghana fa bebia na mepe president di mepe ndi na me de odom de kan be mani ada de oyi ni nyina no unua ba cry gina court ati se 400 years tricycle John Dramani Mahama de ade no ebeka odi jan voter region for no wo aba bonten kan de opese ope president abra ebeka wan kasa uni gina court to na no because of the suffer in a tricycle na ira yung baby afa oba be mo na ode share ni so won hwe sa nyama no so abra John Dramani Mahama e esi was nke embo voter region for any information about kuti fe nu Kelvin tela wa chesanya asenkutwa a chese Mahama so ni name bi ode buy IPS ni sa nyama baby a bit ma boy youth ode some 10 million some dollars be at the university or youth more Bawumia buy or son the den buy or the Google map ne buy a bra Mahama or the IPS ne sanya manyamani bas ne be street be a name street ne be far funds or baby in terms of Uber ne sanya manyamana oko be a ombre then so Bawumia buy no see or not the Google map near the buy what didn't know Google map and you're not the buy one of the Google buy who didn't in fact go was also not the Google map buy. Yes, I would say digitalization one to she be. I know not a Kelvin tela babo things so good any master parties and yes and good. Mr. Kamnin could similar to their bar. They don't come at China Banevi.
na a criminal gang egua don go akpalu kromfo ewiwe e krobia go so mo chene box on dey say puso no akowu eyi akoya ne sie 2 years or ton show se dey omuko gina eyi akoyi everything odike jimi look at these people. There's only one political party in Ghana. Messi go to Takrade Port, John Mahama, under 4 years, he did expansion there. Meboa, this is Takrade, Western region. Ninyina nananu munimo. The same way omu change SADA, ebeno NDA, National Development Authority, Northern Development Authority. SADA tricycles ninyina almost SADA ombeche no Ashanti memu. Omu gifring tafo no ho. John Mahama ja over 400 tricycles ßREAK say emfanya SADA samia uku and the men say Bawumia nua ba gina court because wakodi SADA tricycle sika na Bawumia we ni nam Ghana so pe president di ni nua ba gina court o ye kromfo. This program was started by John Mahama. They were impacting young Ghanaians. Listen to this.
Mr. John Dramani Mahama has inspected the building that will house administrators of the Youth Enterprises Support Fund, christened Yes. It is located at South Legon in Accra. With their offices in place and personnel charged to run it, the president urged the Yes project to start immediately and help the youth with workable business proposals to start their own businesses.
The president, Mr. John Mahama, has often underlined his belief in the youth of Ghana, insisting they are not necessarily leaders for the future, but of today. These words have been put into action by giving a number of young persons the chance to serve in positions of trust. Now, he has set up a fund to help the youth not just to get employed, but to grow their own businesses. After the launch of the Youth Enterprise Support Fund, that starts with a seed of 10 million Ghana cedis, the president followed up to the secretariat from where the fund will be managed. The director of the fund is a former MP for Adenta constituency, Mr. Kujo Edu Asare. Together with his staff, they will study workable business plans of young persons under age 35. It is expected that selections for financial support will be done on merit. Analysts suggest that those business plans presented to the YES Fund should be patented in order not to be stolen or claimed from their owners. Unemployed graduates, other school leavers, and even those not privileged to have obtained an education can access the YES Fund, provided they have a convincing and workable proposal. Those who get the funds will be given professional guidance till the new business assess itself. All businesses under the project will then be showcased in a photo exhibition at the Secretariat, which also houses the Hydrological Services Department here at South Legon, Accra.
What's in Ghana? So John Mahama was investing in the youth. Way back in 2014-15, 10 million Ghana cedis no muchato ho. Enkofo iba no mbe change dino ni nape. Near to Ghana. Ya me Jimmy for ya. Even they went on to show this yes, see. When John Mahama was in office, they had started naming streets, giving it GPS codes. Bawumia ba na also ono or the Google map aba ebi nsiwi aseda. And obema mudin foforo. Way back in 2014-2015, John Mahama had assigned sense kind Ghana for I check the streets in Ghana. I check number of houses. Plot house be a street be an any code. We didn't listen. No, let me show you this. These things were existed.
If you listen to the budget this year, the Minister of Finance announced that this year we're going to implement an IPRS system. That's an integrated population registration system. What it means is that we're going to go forward with the registration of our citizens. These things all work in tandem, and that's why we also are looking at the other side of it. I gave instructions that streets be named. And I'm sure that if you go around today, you'll find that most of our street naming has been done. I didn't know the name of my street till, the street naming was done, and I saw, what is it called? Prestige Drive. I don't know who formulates those names. Some of them are very creative, Konkonte Street, and, so I live on Prestige Drive, I think number 5 or something. It's important to know where our population resides. It's important to know who our citizens are, who are foreigners living with us and all that. And so the minister has announced that we'll go ahead with an IPRS system this year. At the same time, we also are starting a new system of BEFs and DEFs, using community health volunteers and assemblymen, and using a simple mobile platform so that anybody who has a BEF or death in the community can use the mobile phone to register name of father. There'll be a format that they can put name of mother, name of child, date born, time, everything will be put in there. And that information will go to the district BEFs and DEFs registry. It will be entered into the district BEFs and DEFs registry, and at the same time be captured in the national BEFs and DEFs registry. So that in future, when a child has grown and wants their BEF certificate, they just go and they go into the data system and pull out the information and print the BEF and DEFs, the BEF certificate for whoever it is. I think that the two go hand in hand, the BEF registration system and the IPRS. And the Minister of Finance has announced that this year we will commence the two systems. And once he's announced it in the budget, then it means that resources will be made available. And the authority that is responsible for that, of course, is the National Identification Authority. Once we have the IPRS system, then we will start the process of linking together all the other data.
Abusuafoneti for any information between us was emitti for pemasem Imamtisa News Yakoso Chesanya Sankato. Concern about a debate na a year Bawumia di dry Jema Sumno. I don't know if Otumfour so a year Bawumia say, but I'm in coach on you may be a year a GM bino. Ashanti region Kwanimo with my Yɛfa Keita market, Keita Dubai market, yɛfa ßREAK hospitals, near hospital, you catch it compa the intimate kind. Mobile, this one digital hospital company came the last mombo. One regional hospital mombo, send a big journey or no show no banner, will be intimate by Bontima boss adeno. I don't know, or no, came tell about Bontima GM project be. And so if it's a year, Momo UP4, ever be prince, I'm matching with the NPP Amanyukuna, Yabeka, up to now, no money project be like a boa Ghana for no. If I could fool for why you behind a project be with my boy a Ghana for, and on a GM within some 4 years, near mobile or yen, a chain NPP Amanyukuna, snows the time bemo the data component. And on a came tell about Bontin, I believe some information we had to say, and yes, some or where they say more remi pa, and no, and our castle. A quack in Japan constituencies once or so, or more castle or more bread, and also a can Japan so. One year she a more monzo, or this any make go go butcher my some wedding, or more good square butcher it any some good about me as soon as our good quarter so. In here to say exclusive details now a came to that mind to say, na any some good one. Nsɛm bebree na ɔmo keka kan a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ interest ebi ate asɛm bi na ɛyɛ ntim anka obetumi na wadwenkyerɛ ayɛ den akɔ comment section obetumi so ahyɛ ama ɔdamfo so ɛnyɛ bi ahwɛ subscribe ma ne di no bo kwan so aha yɛ daily update TV so